Jalen Brown actually a top player in the league? He actually is a top player in the league because he's around top. He made All NBA. If you make an All NBA team, you are amongst the top 15 players in the league. Period. That's not even. It's not. This is not Mike Conley Jr. Remember when Mike Conley Jr. was the highest paid player back in the day because of all the things that everything just went right as far as him, as far as just with the salary cap spike and the fact that Memphis could not draw free agents, so they almost in a way had to give only the highest paid contract in NBA history for about a year or so. He went until I think Steph Curry. So for like a year, he was the highest paid player in NBA history. And I don't think Mike Conley ever made All NBA, by the way. You understood the deal because of the circumstances that Memphis was in. And then, by the way, Memphis had success in the Mike Conley era. The grit and grind, they were in the playoffs every year. They made it to the second round a few times. They made it to our Eastern Conference Finals. Even though the contract he probably wasn't worth that Supermax contract, I never thought Mike Conley Jr. as a Supermax player, you could make a case for that contract considering the circumstances and the events, the amount of what went into that. Jalen Brown last year was second team All NBA. He wasn't third team; he was second team All NBA, which means that he was amongst the best top 10 players in the league last year. So for those of you who complain about Jalen Brown, is he even one of the best players in the league? Well, last year he was one of the top 10 players in the league last year. Period. Two-time All-Star. Again, the team has done nothing but win since he's entered the league. That player, and this is what really matters, how you impact winning. Boston Celtics in playoff series since Jalen Brown entered the league, Boston Celtics are 12-6. 12-6 in the playoffs. They've never lost in the first round of a playoff series. Never. 6-0. They're minimal. They are minimum. They're going to get to the Eastern Conference semis at worst. 5-1 in the East Conference semis. And again, 1-4 in the East Conference. They've been in the East Conference Finals 4 times. Again, they've lost. But the only bad one that they've had was last year. That was the bad one because they were clearly a better team than Miami. But the other ones, they weren't as good as those Cleveland teams with LeBron. They weren't as good as Miami was in 2020, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? This team has had a lot of success during Jalen Brown's time during Jalen Brown's tenure with the team, and he's been a big part of that. Again, he's like, look at everything he does do.